Hi, good evening, guys. Marfani here from G Institute. Today we are going to attempt a totally different subject. That is, the title is Five Kinds of Knowledge. In epistemology, epistemology is the study of knowledge. Now, usually what happens is that whenever you pose a question to anyone, like how many kinds of knowledge are there? Answer would be simple. One kind. Knowledge cannot have more than one kind, but that is not true. This is all fake. This shows ignorantia syndrome. There are five kinds of knowledge in general, and then again, there are more five kinds of knowledge in Jainism. According to the Jain scripture, there are five more. So today we are going to cover only five kinds. Next time we are going to go into five kinds more according to Jain religion. So today we are going to discuss about these five kinds of knowledge without which we cannot have 100% success. Each kind of knowledge carries 20% success. So if you have four kinds, then 80%, and one kind, 20%. And that is what our problem is in India. We don't know how many types of knowledge are there, so we don't actually seek all five kinds of knowledge and be satisfied with one kind of knowledge, that is declarative knowledge we get from our alma mater, the textbook knowledge. No, textbook knowledge is not sufficient. It doesn't suffice to achieve 100% success in your life. Those people who are 100% successful in everything they touch, they have kind of Midas touch. And because of this Midas touch, they can turn everything negative into positive. And that Midas touch is five kinds of knowledge, which we are going to discuss point-wise, one at a time. Now, first of all, we are going to go through all five kinds of knowledge, and after that we are going to elaborate them. So number one is explicit or declarative knowledge. Number two is imperative or procedural knowledge. Three, contextual knowledge or heuristic knowledge. Fourth is pre-selected or meta-knowledge. And the fifth is somatic or empirical knowledge. Now, friends, we are going to elaborate all five kinds of knowledge one at a time. Remember, there is no any sixth kind of knowledge. These five kinds of knowledge are comprehensive knowledge covering every single thing in our life. You can find 6 and 7 and 8, 9, 10 kinds of knowledge. But that is all humbug, that is all blah, blah, blah. But these are the five kinds of knowledge globally accepted, globally accredited, and when we're going to finish the elaboration of all five, you will be so satisfied that you are not going to even try to look for sixth kind of knowledge. So our first kind of knowledge is declarative knowledge. Declarative knowledge is a kind of basic knowledge that we all get it from our alma mater, from our college and university. That is textbook knowledge, like maths. Well, we can study Hindi and science and mathematics and all other kind of subjects like Sanskrit language and other languages and all that. Those things which we derive, we seek in our alma maters are all declarative kind of knowledge. Now we are going to elaborate procedural knowledge. Now, this knowledge is based on procedure. Like you go to bank, there's a procedure we have to follow. If you want to go overseas as a student, then IELTS and a TOEFL, and these are the procedures that you have to follow Go to the government office, collector, mamlatdar, this, that, wherever you go, a kind of procedure is there that you have to follow. Females in the kitchen follow the art of culinary. When you are working on the computer, you have to follow the each and every norm of computer. You want to drive a car, that you have to learn how to drive the car. These are all the procedure, day to day, diem per diem procedures that we always learn in second kind of knowledge that is known as imperative or procedural knowledge. Now, kind of knowledge number three, contextual knowledge or heuristic knowledge. Heuristic knowledge is affiliated with our inner ability, our fecundity, our gut skill, and our gut knowledge. If we are on the road and some kind of problems occur, we should know how to solve this problem. If we are talking to someone and the other person is getting a little angry because of our remark or our tone or tenor of the language, what should we do at that time? That is heuristic knowledge, which solves most of our problem. And in heuristic knowledge, three are the most paramount words. One word is please. When you start anything with please, you have no problem in your life. Second is sorry. We are all human. We are a bundle of errors and we can make error. But after making error, we can stick to our error and don't acknowledge or confess our error, then the problem. But at that time we say, sorry, problem is fizzled out. Third word is thank you. When you say thanks, the person is always willing to help you, even in the odd hour of in your day or night. In the wee hour of day or wee hour of night, the person is willing to help you because he or she wants to hear the word thank you. So this is heuristic knowledge. Now guys, fourth kind of knowledge is known as pre-selected or meta-knowledge. Meta-knowledge is a kind of knowledge that actually gives us awareness about what we know and what we don't know. And when we know that we don't what we don't know, that is called meta-knowledge, and we will be always safe. Meaning, if you don't know how to operate computer or how to drive a car or two-wheeler, stay away. That is your meta-knowledge is going to tell you. And that is why Gautam Buddha has said, one who knows not and knows not, that he knows not. So when you don't know something, then you learn pre-selected knowledge. First you learn, then you apply. You will be always safe in your life without having any kind of mishap or any kind of accident. Now the last, but not least, fifth type of knowledge is known as somatic or empirical knowledge. Whatever we have done all our life, like I have spent 20 years in America in accounting, and 25 years over here I have been teaching mainly two things: how to speak in English language, MBA, IELTS general knowledge. That is different thing. But my fundamental, my base is make students how to speak in English language and teach them MBA course. So that is my empirical knowledge. Empirical word is a Greek word, and the empirical means know-how, your knowledge, your experience of life. So whatever you have done or you will do during the course of your life for 40, 30, 40, 50 years, that would be considered as your somatic or empirical knowledge. So guys, that is it. All we need in our life is five kinds of knowledge to achieve roaring and blazing success. If you don't have five kinds of knowledge, don't even try that you are going to be successful. So before I say thank you very much, I have a little something to announce. From tomorrow, we are going to have audio and video both. And from tomorrow, I'm going to start something for the startups, like junior student for 10, 12, and we are going to cover all 24 tenses. 12 active voice, 8 passive voice, 12 direct, 12 indirect, degrees, every single thing, every nitty-gritty in grammar that you are going to need all your life in English orthography. English orthography is 4 things. Know how to write properly, know what is grammar properly, you understand properly, and you speak properly. These are the 4 areas of English orthography. From tomorrow, we are going to go into English orthography, but we're going to spend about 50% of the time in that and 50% of the time in higher level of general knowledge. So thank you very much for listening. See you next time. Take care of yourself, and remember, this is the creation for the creative mind. God bless everyone.